Today we're going to be taking a detailed look at the LEGO Star Wars Ghost and Phantom 2. This set here retails for $160 and comes with 1,394 pieces. Those pieces are divided among 13 different bags, and it comes with one instruction manual that does not have a detailed write-up within, and also has 2 sticker sheets. There are a lot of stickers in this set. The construction of the ship was very enjoyable. Of course, it started with a Technic core like most LEGO Star Wars ships do, and then you just sort of add panels and different system elements to that Technic core, and slowly but surely a ghost is resurrected from the parts. And then of course you add thrusters, windscreens, blasters, and all sorts of interesting shaped panels that sort of conceal the body. And then in the end you build a removable top and also pop the Phantom 2 on top. This set comes with 5 minifigures. You get Chopper, First Officer Hawkins, Lieutenant Beta, Hura, and also Jason. The Syndulas come with alternate faces, and I really like Lieutenant Beta's molded head. There's some nice print detailing on the back of the torsos, but there is no side of arm or side of leg print detailing in this set. I think the minifig selection is pretty good. I really like Hura's head decoration. I mean, I think it was sort of expected that we're not going to get the main characters from Star Wars Rebels in this set. So there we go, some pretty neat minifigures, and I expect that we'll see more of these characters in the Ahsoka show. And of course, they're going to pair up with our ship here really nicely. So you saw like the evolution of this. I think that was cool. I took a picture every step of the way as we were building it. And I didn't showcase the Phantom 2, so that's what I want to start with. The Phantom 2 was the first thing that you build, and it just pops onto the back of the ship there. It's held in spot by one jumper. But this thing was actually a really, really nice build. Lots of slopes and curved slopes, a ton of sticker elements. I will say, like, there are sticker elements on the side by my finger here. There's sticker elements on either side of the dorsal fin and also on the windscreen as well, one on either side and also on that triangular tile. But lots of nice shaping here with curved slopes and also hinge plates. And this can actually open up like that. So you can fit a minifigure inside. Nothing crazy going on in the interior. Pretty nice looking seat there. And just a really well constructed little mini ship. And there's also a little cargo hold in the back here. Can stick some cargo. There is like a wayfinder in there and also a blaster. And I just really like the way that this just sits on top of the Ghost and just sort of like completes it, you know, like it completes the back end of it. Like that is just such a neat concept. It's almost like you're getting a mini set with the Ghost. So pretty neat how that pops off. This can pop off as well. I'm going to show you that in 1 second. But first, let's just focus on the body of this thing because it is really nice. I love all of the different finishes on it. There's the like ingot tiles in sand blue and like that metallic color. And then there's also some like wedge plates in different colors as well. A paint roller there. And a nice combination of studs and smooth finish. I know I always say that, but I just like Star Wars for that reason. Just like a really cool job on all that. Also these side panels, the way they were attached was really neat as well. And then all of these are just panels. That's how we get that unique angle. They're just sort of like chilling there like most Star Wars ships. And that's how we get all the unique angles and just sort of build these things and attach them to the Technic core of the ship. And then there's the humongous thrusters on the backside that are just sort of underneath the Phantom 2 there. Like these things are ridiculously large. And there's all sorts of different builds. I particularly love these ones here, which are like the large ones. They've got these crazy elements on them. And they're topped with like the opal dishes. Very cool thrusters in this ship. Yeah, so some really nice thrusters there. And then, of course, this ship is pretty much symmetrical. I really like the circular element on the side there, too. And there's all sorts of sticker detail found all over the top of the ship. Now, this thing is a little bit, like, scary sometimes. Just remember not to flip it upside down. You know why? Because, once again, well, I guess you can remember to flip it down, but just remember to take your Phantom 2 off. I've already flipped it upside down and sent that flying. And same with this here. This can be removed. There's just like a little seat in here underneath this dish. And Then there's the guns on the top. And this thing just sort of conceals the top of the ship. It has a slight hinge there too, not a slight hinge, but a pretty drastic hinge, and that sits on top. Now I'm going to show you the interior in 1 second. I just want to show you the bottom because it's actually pretty cool. On the bottom, this is the door where you can enter into the craft. So that'll come down. It's like a little ramp. Honestly, not a very big door. You can't fit a minifig through there, but it is what it is. And there's actually one on either side. But what's something that's really cool is this turret right here, and the way that this turret can move back and forth. Now you got to be careful when you move this thing back and forth, because you see these bricks that are like the Technic bricks that are attached to this Technic lift arm. Well, when I push those back and forth, it's going to activate my spring-loaded shooters. So the turret on the front of the ship is going to move, and the spring-loaded shooters are going to be activated as well. That's a pretty neat little system there. You can't move it freely unless your spring-loaded shooters are launched. Otherwise, you're going to blast somebody's eye out, as the instructions will warn you. So pretty cool. You can also see the landing gear back there, or under here. Very basic stuff, just some 2x2 circular bricks. And that's what it sits on. And then the interior. Pretty cool. Not much going on here, though. Like, there's a lot to be added, in my opinion. Nothing crazy, right? Yeah. There's like a sink in this corner and a little crate there. And, geez, not a whole lot else, right? And then this can open up. This I thought was going to be printed, this little like dish there, or whatever you want to call it, or windscreen, but it is not. You can open that up to reveal a little seat, and then this can open up front here as well, and that'll sort of reveal the interior cockpit. I like the wheel that they have there, the navigation. It's actually one of the like Inquisitor lightsaber hilts, which I thought was pretty neat, pretty cool part usage. And other than that, I mean, that's sort of it, right? These panels are all just sort of concealing the body. There's not really more interior than that, but it is really cool how these sort of conceal the body and can be, or conceal the interior, I should say, and can be removed. I specifically love the Phantom 2. I think that was a great addition, and it needed it for sure. And I think it's a really well-shaped vessel. It was like an interesting build, and just had lots of different techniques to achieve that shape. And it was a delightful build. I enjoyed building it. I built all the Lego Star Wars sets from this wave in one day. I literally sat down here and built all day and got them all done. And I think this was definitely the most enjoyable of the new wave. So there we go, swoosh test, seems pretty good. That wraps up my review here on the Lego Star Wars Ghost and Phantom 2. Thank you so much for coming on by. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff, and farewell.